Hi everyone. So before I start this video, I want to let those people that reach out to me know that I understand what you're going through, because I'm going through that with my nieces and nephew, and I could just imagine your own kids. I have a child who will be 8 years old this year, and I know that just to think of it, that they will never see you again, breaks my heart, because I could never imagine that happening with my son and me. And I just want to let everybody know I understand the frustration you guys are all going through, because I've been going through this for almost 4 years. In October this year will be 4 years. And I wish I spoke on my story years ago, but they made it seem like they were going to choose the family. The social workers have been changed in that case, so that way when the new social worker steps in, they favor the foster parent because they see them physically with the kids. I do want to say that I am the aunt of my two nieces and nephew, and the foster mom, who's 62 years old, living in Florida, and I'm in Virginia. It's become so hard to get to talk to them, build that bond with them, because she doesn't want to. The reason I fight this hard is because I can't talk to them. I can't see them. The lawyer that I spoke to at 5 p.m. today stated that she talked to my lawyer that recommended me to her, and she said there's no way that we could override their decision. The Department of Children and Families have the most say of what happens to those kids. Once those kids are in the system and the parents' rights are determined, you as a family member has no say no more. The longer we fight, the longer you won't see those kids. And that broke my heart, because I was like, I'm trying to build a bond with her and the kids, but she doesn't want to, so she only gives me that option to fight even harder. I even offered the lawyer, I'll give you the money, let's just put it to court. And they don't want to take my money because they feel like my money to them will go to waste, and they don't want to take advantage of my money, of hard work money, they stated. So they know that I've been struggling for a long time. It's all documented. Everything's documented. I just feel like if my story goes viral, it's the only way that I will find help, and that those who don't know what's going on with the Mora kids and me could find out what's going on. I have all proofs. I have all documentation. Like, there was a God on 2019 when I got a forward email to be invited to a hearing in January of 2020. It was sent to me in January, and it wasn't supposed to be sent to me with attachment. It was only for the invitation to the Zoom call, and it was her background check with her home study. All the information that most families don't get, and I got sent that by accident. And I knew there was a God that was telling me, like, Danya, like, at the end of the day, no matter what happens, at least you know where they live, who they with, their email, their phone number, their full names, 3 different names. So I just want this story to go viral. I just want everybody to share it. Please do that. Do me that favor. Just share. I'm gonna be posting every day about something, a topic of why I'm concerned, why I know the system fails these kids. They have loving family and we always wanted them. The system fails the parents first and then the family, because they choose the foster mom to be with the kids. And then the foster mom, once she adopts, she has the whole rights of making the decision for those kids, what they do, what they want. And even if they say, I want to see my real family, the foster parent has the right to say, no, not yet, not yet, not yet, until they turn 18, or maybe when they can't handle that anymore, say, hey, this is your family information here. But I don't want it to get to that point. I just want to make sure that I'm in their lives right now. They wasted 4 years of my life fighting to realize that I can't win this case. No lawyer wants to take my case because they're scared. They don't even know if they could override it. They just feel like the department always wins. And it's like, I know that a lot of people want to change the world, and it's hard. It's hard. And I noticed it today, how hard it is to accomplish something because of how messed up the system is towards the family. I didn't want to make a video today because, as you saw, I was about to cry, but like, man, I've been very sad today. I've been upset. All I could think is about those kids, you know. And I watch a lot of videos on YouTube of, like, you know, the kids that been through the system and they always wanted to know their family, and once they got aged out of the system, that's when they went out and researched their family. I'm so sorry, I can't speak. I'm just, if you guys could tell, like, I'm just so stressed out. And I've been stressed out for the longest. I've been drained out. I just wish that somebody reached out to me saying, like, I'll take your case. I got you. We're gonna fight this no matter what. And to think that my lawyer that had my case told me that she won't be able to help me, it breaks my heart. Just to hear these lawyers just telling me, like, we can't do it. Looking at the documentation, no matter what you do, you can't win this fight. And it's like, why do you guys think like that? Like, let's make a change. Like, we need people with a positive attitude and saying, I can do this. I can make sure that I can help you. And if you help me, you can help so many families. I just want to tell my nieces and nephew that I love you so much, and I fought for 4 years for you guys. And I hope we reunite soon, and that your foster mom wakes up, and as much as she says she's Christian, I don't really believe that she is, because if she was a Christian, she would know what's best for those kids, and is reuniting them with their family and having them being around their culture. The most important thing, when I think about my childhood, I think about, you know, Dominican Republic, my family, and I cherish every moment that I had with my family in Dominican Republic. And just knowing the culture feels so good, and relating to other people with the same culture, and just thinking about how they won't be able to relate because this foster mom doesn't even introduce them to their own culture, not colored people, because that's what she's thinking. She's like, oh, I have them with colored people. No, Dominican Indian. Like, did you study that? Do you know? Do you speak it? I want them to be able to have a communication and talk to their grandparents that don't speak English. And it's just so heartbreaking what the decision of the Department of Children and Families in Florida is choosing her over their own family. A caring and loving family. Like, I don't do anything bad. And it's like, I showed them everything, my home. You know, I had a social worker from Virginia just looked all over my home, so that this is the perfect home for them. I spent so much money, and everything that I do. We bought 2 beds and a bunk bed. I spent money on stuff just making it home for them, to find out that they will not be with me. And it breaks my heart. I had people in 2017 donate me clothes for the kids, and then I had to give it away within a year because I know that they grow and they won't be able to fit in that bed and those clothes. And it's just heartbreaking every stage that we go through, not knowing that, you know, they won't be with us. Like, it's so upsetting, like to the point where I can't even sleep at night anymore. Like, I just know that if they watch these videos, they know that I fought hard, man. I fought really hard. I did everything in my power to try to get them, and I spent every bit of my money, my savings. I went into my 401k. You know, I had a plan on my 401k that by 50 I would be able to retire, and I won't be able to retire anymore at 50 years old, because I took out too much. And now I have to rebuild that, and I have to pay debt because I took loans out. And it's ridiculous what they put families through. And then some families don't even say what they're going through because they're scared, or they give up because they're just put through so much stress. And now I understand why the social workers are being changed, because they are overworked and they feel hopeless because they can't even help the family anymore. I just want to say, those people that you guys have your kids, please don't get them in the foster system. Don't. Because no matter how much you think, oh, the grandma could take them, the cousin could take them, the sister could take them, the brother could take them, they can't. Because the system is only thinking about the money. They get so much money for these kids, and that's what they're thinking about. Meanwhile, us families that want these kids and that can support them, saying, I don't want your money. Give that to a kid that needs it, that really needs it, to a family that really needs it. Share my video. I am so sorry. I was not planning to do this video. I really did not. But I have to be consistent, and I have to post, and I have to talk about it, and I have to keep bringing it up. I have to share. I have to share my stuff, praying and hoping that there's somebody out there to help me. And I appreciate those that are already sharing, that are reaching out to me, that are giving me strength. I love you guys, and just pray for us. Pray for the Mora kids. And make sure you guys follow A Battle for the Mora Kids. I'll be posting more documentation based on the foster mom. I'm going to post everything. I am not scared because I want to be heard. I want somebody from the Department of Children and Families to reach out, specifically from Florida, that know my documentation, because I know some of them are just probably reading this documentation, approving without knowing what is going on. And I want them to know that the foster mom, to this day, 4 years, does not want me talking to the kids. And it's so upsetting. And I'm not the only one fighting for these kids. My mom's right behind me. I got my brother, I got my son, everybody, even my family in Dominican Republic, people in New York. I'm telling you, like, I got such a big support system that I know that would help me with these kids. And it's like, you guys still choose a foster mom who is not blood related. make sure you guys share this video, and I appreciate everyone, and I love you guys all. Thank you for everything that you do, and pray for me, because mentally I'm drained out, I'm weak, I'm tired, and I need strength. I want God to give me strength and give my mom and my dad and everyone strength, so that way they could give me strength to keep on going. Bye guys.